Hey lovelies, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chris, aka the Fairy Fro Mother. Today I'm going to be sharing with you on why natural hair can feel dry even when it's not actually dry. I also want to take this opportunity to thank you all for the amazing outpour of love on my last video. It was just incredible. Thank you all so much. Thank you. And it feels amazing to know that a lot of people are gaining a lot from this channel. People are learning, people are building better relationships with their hairs, and it gives me so much joy. If you also want to know one of my biggest secrets as to how I got to this point in my natural hair journey, then make sure that you sit back and watch this video till the end. Don't go anywhere. Natural hair care is a language that speaks volumes about your personality, culture, and identity, conveying messages of style, self care, and individuality. Natural hair care is a sign of self respect and personal well being, reflecting how we care for ourselves and how we choose to present ourselves to the world. Natural hair care is a lifestyle that embodies daily rituals, personal choices, and a commitment to maintaining and celebrating one's unique appearance and health. Natural hair, particularly type 4 hair, often has the reputation of feeling dry even when it isn't truly lacking moisture. Now, this feeling can be confusing and frustrating for many people with natural hair. So then, you hear people saying that my hair is always dry no matter what I do. I just moisturized my hair yesterday and today it feels dry. Now, understanding the structure and the unique characteristics of natural hair helps to explain why it often feels dry despite proper care and hydration. We'll first talk about the structure of natural hair. Natural hair is typically coily or curly with a structure that makes it harder for the natural oils or sebum from the scalp to travel all the way down to the shaft. Sebum helps to keep hair moisturized, but the coils and the curls act as a barrier, preventing the oil from eventually coating the entire length of the hair. As a result, the ends of natural hair can often feel dry or brittle, even if the hair is properly moisturized. All right? Even though the hair that is closer to the scalp is properly moisturized, mid length and towards the end can often feel dry. So that's why it's important to pay attention to the mid length of your hair, especially if you have some length, and take extra care of your ends. Secondly, we're going to be talking about porosity, specifically low porosity hair. Many people with natural hair have low porosity hair, which means that the hair cuticles are tightly packed and they lay flat, making it difficult for moisturizing products when they apply to travel all the way. Okay, so the hair may feel dry because it struggles to absorb moisture. This can lead to situations where moisture is sitting on top of the hair rather than being absorbed, giving it an illusion of dryness. Remember, it's an illusion. That's the point here. Your hair isn't really dry. The moisture will still penetrate the hair, but maybe not as fast as you would want. All right, but you just moisturized your hair. So leave your hair alone until your next remoisturizing routine. Leave it alone, give it time. Okay. The next thing we'll be talking about is loss of moisture retention. Natural hair, especially with our texture, tends to lose moisture faster than straight hair types. This is due to the hair's tendency to expand and contract based on the humidity in the environment. Now, while your hair may not be technically dry, it can lose moisture throughout the day, particularly if it's not sealed properly with oils or butters. Again, switch techniques. Use the LCO method or the LOC method. See which one works better for you. Without properly sealing in moisture, the hair may feel dry to the touch, even though moisture was initially applied. All right, I hope this makes sense. The next thing we're going to talk about is product buildup. This is another reason why natural hair may feel dry due to product buildup. Heavy creams, oils, or gels can coat the hair, creating a barrier that prevents, moisture from getting in. Over time, this buildup can cause the hair to feel dry or stiff despite regular moisturizing efforts. In this case, clarifying shampoos can help. It can help to remove this buildup and restore the hair's ability to absorb moisture. So then you can switch from your regular um, shampoos. You can use them interchangeably. Okay, use your regular shampoos and then once in a while use your clarifying shampoos. Maybe after 3 washes with your regular shampoo, try using a clarifying shampoo. Just in case you have buildup, that would sort it out for you. And then your hair will be able to, it will increase the ability of your hair to absorb moisture because you don't have buildup. Okay, this really helps. Personally, my regular shampoo, which is the herbal strengthening shampoo, does it for me. Okay, so I use that and then I do my clay mask treatment to detoxify my hair, and that does it for me. However, if you feel the need to use a clarifying shampoo, if your shampoo is not doing it for you, then feel free to use them interchangeably. Okay, so after a while of using your regular shampoo, ensure that you clarify your hair so that your hair has a better chance to absorb products. Next thing we're going to be talking about is environmental factors. Environmental factors such as the weather or exposure to harsh elements can contribute to the feeling of dryness in natural hair. Wind, cold weather, and excessive heat can all strip the hair of moisture, making it feel dry even when it has been recently moisturized. Also, the use of heat styling tools like blow dryers or flat irons can increase the problem by further dehydrating the hair. So, bear in mind that sometimes it's due to these environmental factors that your hair feels dry. Now, mind you, I'm referring to people who are actually being consistent with their remoisturizing routine and their hair still feels dry after a day or so. These are the people that I'm referring to, not those who don't re-moisturize their hair and you think that your hair won't feel dry and actually be dry. It will feel dry and it will actually be dry if you don't have a re-moisturizing routine that you follow. Okay? So, if you have a re-moisturizing routine that you follow and you're consistent with it, then I'm talking to you. Another thing is the perception of dryness. It's important to note that the texture of natural hair is often misunderstood because our texture tends to feel rougher than straight hair. It is sometimes perceived as being dry when in reality it's just the natural feel of that texture. People who are used to straight or silky hair may mistake the feel of our texture, okay, because it's naturally coarser texture. It's a naturally coarser texture. So that feel is understandable, okay? Now, instead of worrying and wanting to give up on your hair because you think you've done everything and your hair still feels dry, you can increase the number of times you moisturize your hair from, say, once a week to twice a week. Now, hear me, listen carefully. I believe that there is no need to keep loading your hair with products in the name of remoisturizing. Remember, I just mentioned that product buildup can make your hair feel dry. So, if you are loading your hair with products and the strands can take in that much, it will feel dry. I believe that at most, remoisturizing your hair twice a week is enough. Twice a week at most is enough. Once a week is the normal. But if you think that your hair still needs more, then twice a week is the most you should go. Anything more than that, then I believe that will be over manipulating your hair. You are not leaving your hair alone. You keep touching it, you keep applying products, just leave it alone. When it's time for your next remoisturizing session, don't miss it. That way, you are doing your part and you are training your hair to understand what you want, which is the fact that you want it to stay moisturized, and then you leave it alone. With time, your hair will begin to understand. Do you know one of the biggest secrets as to how I got to this stage in my hair journey? Is that I feed my hair, then I leave it alone. Our hair texture likes the soft life, the no stress kind of life. I know what I feed my hair. I have total confidence in the products that I use. I have total confidence in what I feed my hair. So when you have that kind of confidence, you just feed your hair and just leave it the hell alone. Stop overthinking it. Stop overdoing it because what you're doing is you're stressing your hair out. You are over manipulating your hair. So then, what we have learned today is that natural hair can feel dry for a variety of reasons, including the unique texture, low porosity, environmental factors, and product buildup. While your hair may not actually be lacking moisture, it may feel dry due to its inability to retain or absorb moisture effectively. So be patient with your hair. When I shared with you on how I shifted my hair porosity, you think it happened fast? No, it took time. It took years of training. And I'm glad that I was patient with my hair. Understanding these factors and adopting proper moisturizing and sealing techniques can help keep natural hair feeling soft and hydrated even when it tends to feel dry. I believe that what I have shared with you today, you go ahead and continue to love up on your hair because you now have a better understanding of what goes on with our hair texture and its feel per time. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends and families so that they too can learn how to nurture and grow out their natural hair. If you're new here, welcome. On this channel, I share about how to nurture and grow out your natural hair. If that sounds like a cup of tea, consider subscribing and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss out on any of my videos. Thank you again for watching. I'll see you on my next one. Bye bye.